I think it's finally time I said a little bit more about my friend over here, Andy. Andy Mock's actually been a friend of ours for almost 50 years. And most people don't know that. He's the new guy.
I grew on him over a long period of time.
And he is the new guy in the Lightfoot band. But tell us a little bit about how you got here. And
folks, you know, okay, I was a fan, right? And I was 14 years old. I hear this, if you can read my mind, on the radio. And it kind of changed my life. Because I've been listening to all kind of stuff. My friends were into like rock and roll and Hendrix and stuff. And I'm trying to get to that party, but I was more interested in this song I just heard by this Canadian dude. And a friend of mine who's a brilliant musician to this day, and a dear friend, I said, I like that song, If You Read My Mind. He goes, oh, dude. And he put the record on. He goes, listen to this. And he started pointing out guitar licks and bass lines and arrangement things, like when instruments come in and the notes they're playing, the notes they're not playing, and it's different. That, the thing about a great song is, a great song, I played bars up until recent as my profession, playing in bars for that last year. You can play a song solo that's a good song, people like it. But what made that a hit probably was the arrangement, was the sound of that song, right? It had as much to do with the instruments and the arrangements that really impact, like Edmund Fitzgerald. I mean, come on, think about that song with that guitar tone and that whole thing. And when the drums come in, or some of the songs when this guy hits the drums differently than other people, it registers. And so I was hooked on Gordon Lightfoot, but I also started listening to music differently. So I wanted to play guitar because I saw that a classmate of mine could play If You Read My Mind, and the chicks kind of liked it, so I said, let's do that. Took me 50 years, but here I am. Folks, I'm the guy who, in 1974, by the way, this is the 50th anniversary of the Sundown album coming out. So I am, see the math, I'm 67, I was 17 years old, and I had my Marantz 2216B stereo with some speakers, and I had my Bose, or I think it might have been Bose, but headphones, and I had the 8-track player, right? Remember the 8-tracks? And I would go to sleep at night, plug that album in and fall asleep and wake up to that freaking album because it's a loop. Remember the 8-tracks were loops. So it burned it in. I mean, but like the song we just did, The Watchman. Oh my God! So the fact that I'm here playing these songs with these people, the guys that recorded it, I mean, I recorded something with these two guys. These guys never heard, but they took it on their advice that I might work out since they wanted to keep it going. And of course, we all loved Gord so much. But what he left us was all these phenomenal songs, and they need to be played live, and for people like you. And so when they said they wanted to keep doing it, I said, well, I'll try. And I came up nervous as hell, and so far it's okay, I think.